Yo, what's up guys, TheInsaneGamefreak here. I am still technically recovering from said cold, but it's better than what it was a few days ago. So I figured I'd go ahead and try to do this. And this is Pokemon Best Wishes episode 49. Now I'm trying to record this before I watch 50 because I know when I watch 50 it's going to fuck up every impression I have of 49. It's mainly just because I know, they already explained what the fuck happens, and actually, I will say this. This is probably one of the first two parters of Team Rocket anything where the plan is really well executed. Period. And they actually somewhat justified Meowth's reasoning, even though it was really, honestly, it did not need to be turned into filler. I feel like they extended the whole filler portion of it just to get us some bullshit episodes, just so they could do some more filler with Meowth in it. Because honestly, they could have did this shit like an episode in advance. Or at least 2 episodes in advance. Because the whole thing is essentially Meowth's reason for even hanging with them was because Rymon City, in order to get the Pokemon out of the Pokemon Center, since Rymon City is very tech heavy, you have to, fucking cold. You have to, there's actually a security system for this fucking Pokemon Center, which, in retrospect, I need to ask a question. Why is it that it's only this one? Like, why would that be a common shit? Like, why wouldn't there be like an Officer Jenny stationed next to every Pokemon Center? As if people weren't gonna try to steal that shit. Like, or this should be, like, why doesn't every other Pokemon Center have a fucking security system? I'm sorry, that just bugged the shit out of me. But this one actually has a security system that can only be activated by Nurse Joy or Audino. So that means a chance can't do shit here. So essentially what they needed they needed an excuse to get Meowth in there. Which means the entire time, which means he didn't get booted from Tiraki. He intentionally left Rymon City to find Ash and them and make up the bullshit store and then re-travel back to Rymon City just to use them as an excuse to get him in the Pokemon Center. Which to me was really, really, really complicated for something that he could have done really simply. I'm not angry at the reason, but it seemed kind of, considering the episodes he's been in, it seemed kind of ridiculous, and I knew they weren't going to address it. They weren't going to address his nice demeanor throughout the entirety of the fucking show. Entirety of the fucking filler. What they may still do in episode 50, but I really doubt it, which I kind of should have guessed that. But anyways, that was the trick, to get them in there so he could go in there and throw all of them in the fucking suction vent and put them in there. And we finally get to figure out the whole plan. The whole plan was with Team Rocket. Essentially, they made a train. They modified some of the train areas so they could go around and become undetected, and they actually became somewhat of a myth called the Ghost Train, because the thing is magical, able to like appear on and off the fucking radar from the 2 brothers, the subway train brothers. And Professor Seeger also has hacked the shit out of Rymon City's like technical mainframe, which makes it even worse. And so essentially when they steal the Pokemon, Ash and them can't even do anything because they gave up all their fucking Pokemon at the Pokemon Center. So they're kind of fucked. Also, I like the fact that they even bring up the fact that Dent is a fucking train connoisseur. Like, god damn it. Like, I will say that. When I get to the halfway impressions of Best Wishes, that's something I'm going to be saying right off the bat. Dent is better than Brock for like 7 different reasons. Period. The nigga has game, and I love this fucking actor. Just the fact that this nigga is a train connoisseur, and then him and the Subway brothers meet at train conventions and shit. Like, I was like, what the fuck is this? Shit's ridiculous. But the first part of 49, because 49, 50 are an hour special. The first half ends on them finding the point where they have to actually get to them. Like, there's a point on the radar where they have to pass regardless, even if they're using trick holes, they still have to pass it. And so Ash and them are falling on like this little trolley looking motherfucker and catches up to it, and then it pops. And you're like, what the fuck? How did the train pop? it was a decoy. So the real train is coming up right behind them and passes them because the trolley breaks when the shit pops because it kind of blows up fairly big. And so now they're fucked because it's like shit. They're hitting the point of no return. They might actually get away, and then they're trying to catch up to them, and they hit the little thing. They hit like the midpoint that all the trains have to pass through. And all of a sudden there's like 9 of them, and he's like, "What the fuck? Well, how did you multiply all of a sudden?" And so now they can release like 8 different decoys, and one of them is real. So now Ash and them have to figure out which is the real one, how to fucking stop them with no Pokemon, mind you, because remember, Meow kind of set it up where they would put all their Pokemon for Pokemon Center shit, and Meow just said, I took advantage and just stole every fucking thing. So they have no Pokemon, and they have to figure out how to stop these fuckers. I will say this is probably Team Rocket's best executed plan. I am mildly intrigued to see how they fuck it over, though. And you know what I would like to see, though? I would like to see Ash maybe catch up to them and shit, and get some of the Pokemon back. But I would like them to at least steal some of them. I know that's not gonna happen because it's a fucking kid show, but I'm just saying. Consider the amount of work that went into this particular plan. It was actually really well done. Even in anime wise, it was really well done. I would think. I'm hoping they at least steal some of them. I mean, God, you have Seeger working from the background. He's not like Professor Namba, who's just like a spaz. Like, this dude actually looks like a smart motherfucker. He doesn't seem to spaz. It's more serious. So I'm thinking they might steal some. But, I'll find out when I watch episode 50. But that is the review. I have to get dressed for class. So I will catch you guys later. Lots of gameplay to win. Tell me what your thoughts and comments are on episode 49. And if you've seen both episodes, I hate you. Because I know someone's going to spoil it in the comments. So I'm probably going to upload this while I'm watching episode 50. So I know I don't get fucked over. But anyways, comments, favorite, liking if you want to. Other information in the description. Lots of gameplay to win. And I'll catch you guys later. Gotta catch them all. Okay, man. Peace off.